Okay, welcome back. Again, this is going to be part four video for anybody who wants to learn about stock trading. I developed this site mainly for my students at school. So I'm going to be trying to help them understand just basic principles of stock trading. So we're going to start with something called RSI today, which is the relative strength index of a stock or a cryptocurrency, which we'll actually take a look at. I'm going to be having some successive videos. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent with posting videos. So you're going to see at least 1 to 2 videos per week from me on such subjects as stock trading and cryptocurrency and helium mining. All right, so let's get right to it. And we're going to go right to this gentleman, at least talk about what is RSI and how can it help us trade stocks or cryptocurrency.
Or RSI, is an oscillating indicator that is designed to measure a stock's momentum, which is both the speed and size of price changes. Many investors use this indicator to help identify whether a stock is overbought or oversold. Using this information could help determine potential entry and exit trading signals. In this video, we'll discuss how RSI is calculated, how it...
All right, I'm going to jump ahead because it's not really necessary. It's more necessary to be able to read charts and figure out how RSI can indicate possible trades and trend reversals and trends, the market direction, and we're going to look at moving averages as well. So I'm going to go and fast forward this to one more section so that you can kind of see exactly what the whole point of RSI is. All right.
Some investors define oversold as an RSI value below 30. When RSI crosses back above...
Let me pause this for a second. All right. RSI is measured from a scale of 0 to 100. And you're noticing that looking at this line, you're going to see this trend about the strength indicator. All right, the relative strength indicator will indicate that something is oversold, meaning people have sold way too much and the company is undervalued. It's a great time when it crosses this line to start thinking about trading or buying the stock. Conversely, he's going to be talking about 70 as well as being overbought. So when it starts to indicate that it's going back through the 70 line, that's maybe when you really want to sell a stock.
30. It generates what some tech traders generally see as a potential bullish entry signal. Exit signals work the same way, except investors use overbought values. Technical traders view an RSI value above 70 as overbought. When RSI crosses back below 70, technicians typically see it as a potential exit signal. Now that you've learned how tech traders might use RSI to determine trading signals, let's discuss how the indicator can be used to spot potential trend reversals. A trend reversal may be confirmed by the RSI when it shows a divergence. A divergence occurs when...
All right, so what is a divergence? When
a stock's price moves one way.
Yeah, all right, I'm going to discuss it myself. All right, this is the stock market price or the crypto price, and this is the RSI indicator. So that when they're moving in opposite directions, we're maybe going to see a trend reversal, and I'll show you this. Ready to go.
An RSI moves in the opposite direction. For example, a bullish divergence occurs when a stock makes lower lows, but RSI makes higher lows.
All right, so what does bullish means? It means we're looking for something to start going up in value, whereas bearish means we're starting to go down in value. So again, what did he just say? This is the stock price. This is a lower high, a lower high, a lower high. So what are we really looking at here? I'm going to help you out, and we're going to draw a line and pretend that this is the stock price itself. So from here to here, we can kind of see if we draw through this whole area. Obviously, they're making lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So you see the market direction is definitely obviously going down. So is this a good time to buy a stock? Okay, because that's what we're looking for is entries. Because again, I can't emphasize enough that it's when you buy a stock or a crypto, okay, not when you sell. Because given enough time, if you bought at a good point, You will be able to sell and make a profit. Conversely, did you see how he's showing that the indicator is now moving in this direction? All right, so that we can see that this is moving up. It looks kind of like an arrow in some ways. And that means we could be facing, and it's near the 30. This is the 30 indicator down here. So it's bouncing off there, but it's actually moving upward. So this may be a good entry point when we have a stock like that. All right, I'm going to stop this video and we're going to actually look at a few different charts and see if you guys can't guess what's going on with the charts. All right, so I'm going to share my screen one more time and go back to this, and we will make an attempt to get out.
This can be a signal that downward momentum is winning.
All right, out of here, and we're going to go and we're going to look at some charts. All right, now they're showing what divergence is, and divergence means to move apart, okay, or to move together. I guess you could have positive words moving together or moving apart. Again, on the top, they're showing the stock itself. And these are obviously candlesticks. They're indicating, depending on the time frame, exactly what it is. Now, what does RSI usually use? Around 14 days. But if you're like looking to trade short term, you might want to change that from 14 to 8 to 10. I'm a long term, I don't even know, a trader, investor. I'm looking to make money over the long term. So I kind of turn mine up to around 25, and you should go someplace between 20 and 30. And that's days. So that's the days that I'm looking at the stocks itself. All right. And the RSI indicator. There's a way to change it, and I will show you how to do that later. All right. So what are we seeing right here? This is the RSI indicator, and we can see, oh, this is how the stock is actually doing. And you're seeing this with a line chart. Okay. And it says bearish signals. What does that mean? It's going in this direction. So where's the stock price? It's falling. But in this case, what's also happening, okay, we're going up and we're at the near, and if you were at this point, remember this is our 70 line, we would be knowing that there could be a reversal and the stock could fall. So it may be a good time to actually sell the stock. Conversely, that one. All right, now we're going to have this ready. All right, yeah, this is showing bullish traditional divergence, meaning the stock should be going up, and it's a great time to buy. Here's your 70, here's your median price at 50 right here, and here is your 30 indicator on the RSI. So we see that we're starting to make what? A higher high, a higher low. This is the very low right here. We've been going down, and if we look at the trend, and again, let's see if I can't get a better trend indicator up here. Actually, I think I want a better color, yellow. All right, and we're going to go line. And so we can kind of see, oh, well, yellow may not even work too. All right, so right here, obviously we saw that we were in a downward trajectory momentum, which actually corresponds with this time frame right here, correct? All right, to right here. We want to be exact. So how do we know to enter? Well, it's really easy to figure out this afterwards, right? We're looking at a chart where we can actually see what happened. But we would want to see as an entry point right here. You see this 30? I would not want to enter until I got to that point right there. And at that point, I know the direction is going up because it's crossed the 30-day indicator, okay, on whatever time frame, again, that we're indicating. How would I also know this right here? Well, how would I know? By the stock price in these few days actually indicating a possible reversal of trend. Once it went over the 30 RSI, that would be my entry point. All right. I wonder if I have a bearish one to show you. All right. And right here. Okay. So we have a different reversal at this point. And we see the stock going down. So actually, let's see if I can get to a different indicator. And let's actually rid of those things to undo. Okay. All right. So what do we have right here? We have a falling RSI, falling. We see it's crossed the 70 by a long ways. Now, when it crosses the 70, you saw it, you don't automatically, there's other indicators on whether you should sell, because you'll be missing out on a lot of profits if we looked at this right here. Oh, I'm sorry, this trend, yeah, that goes straight up here. Okay, so there are other indicators that we will discuss in a little further videos. All right, so today I kind of wanted to show you some indicators, and I'm gonna, in my next video, I'm gonna show you a game that we can play, or you can play, so that you can practice these skills of, am I getting better or worse at trading? It's a free trading game that we'll show you in the next upcoming video, or there. If you think this is helpful, and please give it a like and tell it to your friends and subscribe. And I want to hear from you. What do you want me to do videos on? What specifically do you want? I will do some on cryptocurrency. I did hear that. In fact, the next video I can make this on both, on my content concerning TradingView and cryptocurrency. So we will look at that as well. All right. I hope you have a very blessed day. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. I will answer all questions. All right. And as always, be blessed.